Hello and welcome back, my dear students. Today, Unit 10, Steps 4 and 5. Today we have grammar lesson. Be ready and concentrate. Let's start with these words. The first word here, exhilarated. 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 It means feel very happy. Another word, the word fatigue. Fatigue. This person looks fatigued. He needs to take a rest. So the word fatigued here means tired. Another word, the word afflicted. Afflicted. The man is afflicted with frostbite. So the word afflicted means affected in unpleasant or painful way. Traverse. 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 I want to traverse Europe from east to west. So the word traverse here means to travel across or through. Another word here, the word austere. Austere. The weather is austere in this place. So what does it mean, the word austere? It means severe in appearance. Let's move to another point here. As we said, we have grammar lesson. It's about past perfect, simple, and continuous. With the reference on page 126 and 127. What about these two sentences? Past perfect, simple, and continuous. The past perfect simple can be used to do what? To clarify which of two past actions happened first. Example, Irish people immigrated because what? So many had died of starvation. Had died of starvation, it's the action that happened first. What else? It is used to talk about a situation, state, feeling, or action in the past. Example, Hussein felt nervous because he had never flown before. It also provides what? Background information about past event. Past event, like this example, on January 11, Fiona Thornwell arrived at the South Pole. She had completed the 1,100-kilometer journey in 42 days. She had walked an average of 26 kilometers a day. Here, had disappeared and had come out. These examples are from the grammar reference. the grammar reference for Unit 2, which focused on the past perfect simple. You can check the grammar reference of Unit 2. What about past perfect continuous? Like the past perfect simple, the past perfect continuous can be used to clarify which of two actions happened first. What else? To talk about situation, state, feeling, or action in the past. To provide background information about past events. The past perfect continuous is often used in reference to the past perfect simple to talk about actions which were continuous. Example, for much of her walk, Fiona had been fighting strong winds and rough ice. Had been fighting. It is also used in actions which were repeated. Example, Fiona had been having sleepless nights and feeling very nervous. Now, open your book, page 80. The first exercise here is extracts 1 to 4 from the report. About what? About the verify and answer these questions. Through these sentences, which verb tense is used in these extracts? B. Which main event do they provide background for? Let's check the answers for these two questions. The first sentence here, he had reached the top. Which verb tense is used in these extracts? Past perfect simple. Sentence 2. The hardest thing he had ever done. The tense here, past perfect simple. What was sentence 3? And this had helped him to keep going. The tense here also past perfect simple. You may think that the verify had enough of mountains. The tense here is past perfect simple also. Which main event do they provide background for? The first sentence, he had reached the top. The main event behind this background information, he scaled Mount Aconcagua. The hardest thing he had ever done. Here, climbing the mountain. The third sentence, and this had helped them to keep going. His team supporting him. Sentence 4, you may think that the Rifai had enough of mountains. He had climbed so many. So that's to read 2 or more extracts and answer these questions. We have here also 2 questions. Which verb tense is used in these extracts? How is this verb tense formed? Let's check the answers. In the first sentence here, the verb had been fighting. And sentence 2, he had been preparing for his second attempt for many months. Here, the action, the verb tense here is past perfect continuous. Sentence B, how is this verb tense formed? The tense here formed like that. Had been and past participle, verb 3. Which of these ideas do these verbs express? The action was repeated. The action happened once. The action was repeated. Which of these ideas do the verbs express? The action was continuous. The action was completed. The answer here is the action was continuous. Exercise 3 suggests explanations for these facts about the Rifai. The Rifai's climb using the words in brackets. Make sentences using verbs in the past perfect simple or the past perfect continuous. Now let's check the answers for this question. Sentence A, when he arrived, the Rifai was fatigued. Here I'm going to complete, to make sentences using climb and 4 days. Like this. He had been climbing for 4 days. Now, let's move to sentence B. When he reached the top, he was exhilarated. It would be like that. He had joined the 7 Summit Club. Sentence C, Mr. Rifai carried oxygen with him. The answer would be oxygen levels had been dangerously low. Sentence D, he knew he would succeed. Despite the very austere weather conditions. The sentence would be, he had had the support of a great team. Sentence E, Mr. Rifai was afflicted with the frostbite. It would be, temperatures had been extremely low. We used here, had been extremely low. Had and verb 3. Sentence F, despite his experience, he was very nervous. The answer, he knew it would be the hard thing he had ever done. He had ever done. Thank you and see you next period. Goodbye.